Good evening and welcome to this edition of Newsleader on 6. Today is Thursday, November 3rd, 2011. I'm Jim Fuller.
And I'm Chip Ramsey with the Saturday Independent newspaper. In tonight's news, several local law enforcement officers have been honored by the FBI over a steroid drug ring that was uncovered in Ohio that has Coffee County connections. And Arnold Center Commander Colonel Michael Brewer comments on budget cutbacks at the center. We'll have all these stories and more on tonight's Newsleader on 6. Stay tuned.
Hi, I'm Jim Woodard of Woodard's Diamond Showroom. Antwerp, Belgium is the diamond capital of the world. As a member of IJO, Woodard's has a rare opportunity to buy directly from the Antwerp diamond cutter. Woodard's will be leaving for Antwerp shortly to hand-pick diamonds at substantial savings. So stop in now and have Woodard's choose the perfect diamond for you, directly from Antwerp, Belgium, only at Woodard's Diamond Showroom inside Northgate Mall of Tullahoma.
The retailer-mandated sales event is now in progress at Stan McNabb Chevrolet Buick GMC Cadillac in Tullahoma. Pre-owned vehicles at 20% off Kelley Blue Book suggested retail value with zero down and as low as $129 per month. And a great selection of new vehicles with 0% 60 months financing or up to $4,500 cash allowance. We want your trade, paid for or not, only at Stan McNabb Chevrolet Buick GMC Cadillac in Tullahoma.
There's one place women of all ages can find the care they need, the Women's Center at Harton Regional Medical Center. We're a full-service women's center with comprehensive obstetrical and gynecological surgery. Our excellent customer satisfaction rate is a reflection of our commitment to excellence. To serve you even better, we've now remodeled our facility. Our family-friendly birth center features private labor, delivery, and recovery suites. For every stage of your life, we're there for you. The Women's Center at Harton Regional Medical Center.
Welcome back. Several local law enforcement officers have been honored by the Federal Bureau of Investigation. The FBI Knoxville Division honored the officers for working in partnership with the Chattanooga Resident Agency in the investigation and prosecution of 30 individuals who were engaged in the importation and distribution of crack cocaine. The individuals arrested in connection with the case were responsible for importing and distributing multi-kilogram quantities of crack cocaine. Pictured left to right are S.A. Rickard H. Popp, SSRA, Edward Galloway, ASAC, Keith Paul, Tullahoma Police Chief Paul Blackwell, Tullahoma Detective Dale Stone, and Tullahoma Detective Jason Farrell. Also honored but not present for the photo was Tullahoma Detective Jason Kennedy.
Authorities say a steroid ring uncovered in Ohio used drugs imported from China and processed at a secret lab in Coffee County to peddle to high school athletes and other customers across the country. Ohio officials say a grand jury in Lebanon, north of Cincinnati, indicted 32 people in the operation, including a bank manager, a pro wrestler, and a stay-at-home mom. Charges include engaging in a pattern of corrupt activity, trafficking drugs, and drug possession. Officials say the indictment stemmed from an undercover operation at a local YMCA that started after they received two unrelated tips. They say one man in Ohio received drugs from Tennessee and that a suburban Cincinnati man he supplied ran drug dealing business, offering bonuses and other incentives to dealers with high sales. Authorities say Jason Sherrill, age 30, and Stephanie Sherrill, 26, both of Tullahoma, and Kenneth Freeman, 43, of Manchester, purchased drugs in powder form from China and mixed it into an injectable form to sell. Authorities say their lab had moved from a home to a trailer about 2 or 3 weeks before it was raided by police, and that agents raided multiple locations in Coffee and Franklin counties.
Colonel Michael Brewer was the guest speaker at the Manchester Chamber of Commerce meeting this week. Let's watch as Colonel Brewer talks about budget cuts at the center.
We are in a highly volatile budget environment right now. This is just the situation that we find ourselves in. As you know, from the conditions of sort of the state of the nation, we don't have a budget yet, even this year, so Congress has not passed an FY12 budget yet. We're working on continuing resolution. The Controlled Spending Act basically allows us to, requires us to reduce $450 billion over 10 years from the defense. So I did some arithmetic, so you can correct me here as I did it quickly this morning, but $450 billion in 10 years. That's $123 million a day, $5 million an hour. for about $85,000 a minute that we need to reduce out of the defense budget. So, because of that, there's some actions that have been taken. So the Air Force has been on a hiring freeze on civilian positions now for a few months. Some commands are actually, we're doing volunteer reductions with our civil service folks. And there's some reductions in the military as well. Matter of fact, I had to tell a young airman just this week that he was going to have to leave the Air Force. So that's part of where we find ourselves. And as you know, the super committee is working now. If they don't come to resolution, the way the law is currently written, then there'll be some larger impacts to the DoD, and we'll see how that proceeds as Congress works through those issues. So what does that mean? Let's take a look at what it means locally. So for AEC, if you sort of roll up all the sources of budget that we have, FY12 we were about $432 million is what was spent at AEC. FY11 about $385 million. And again, we don't have an FY12 budget, but the President's budget, again, we'll see what gets approved, but the President's budget was $365 million or so. Again, those are rough numbers. In terms of percentage, if you take a look from FY10 to FY12, that's about a 15% reduction. If you go FY11 to 12, again, we don't have the 12 budget at this point, that's about a 5% reduction. So this has resulted in some hard decisions for us out at AEC. Come this change in fiscal year, we were about 70 less full-time equivalent employees on our ATA contracts, a little bit more than 70. We've had to make some hard support decisions as we prepare for the fiscal environment. Shutting down the cafeteria on base was, let me tell you, a tough decision. They had to spend quite a bit of time talking to me that we needed to go ahead and take that action. We just sent out that the Gossip Leadership Rec area, the little beach area by the Gossip Leadership Center, GLC, we're not going to reopen that next year. So as we close down for the winter, that will just stay closed indefinitely.
And we'll be right back in a moment with more Newsleader on 6.
Tullahoma Surgery Center is Tullahoma's newest and most complete surgical health care facility. The center combines state-of-the-art surgical care with efficient, affordable, and community-based outpatient service. The staff is committed to providing the highest quality care in a warm, personalized setting. The goal is to deliver excellent care and make your visit a pleasant experience. Tullahoma Surgery Center, the area's premier surgery center dedicated to outpatient surgery.
Hello, this is J.D. Oliver from the Smokehouse on Mount Eagle Mountain. Me and my sisters Nancy and Betsy would like to thank you all for your continued support. This year we're celebrating our 50-year anniversary at the Smokehouse. In conjunction with our 50-year celebration, we are bringing Music on the Mountain every Saturday night, 7 p.m. till 10 p.m., featuring the best of Nashville. We have had some wonderful singers, hit songwriters, and Nashville's rising stars have taken the stage. Come out this Saturday night and every Saturday night through the end of the year. Make it a date night or bring the whole family. Help us celebrate 50 years in the community. Music on the Mountain is free every Saturday night at Jim Oliver's Smokehouse.
Hey, this is Sean Mayer. I'd like to invite everybody out to the Smokehouse every Saturday night for great music and awesome food.
Thank you very much, y'all.
Tullahoma Drug has a gift for keeping well. You know about prescriptions, but there's so much more to tell. There's a gift for all occasions, for body, soul, and mind. Cards to show you care, gifts to show your kind. There are remedies and recipes and treats, you'll want to eat them. Stacks of books from famous cooks and spectacles to read them. Shades and frames, puzzles, games, dishes, plates, and mugs. We're a Tullahoma treasure. We are Tullahoma Drug.
On Tuesday, we brought you video of the grand opening ceremonies at East Lincoln Elementary School in Tullahoma. Jim also had an opportunity to speak with his school's principal, Jane Fisher. Let's watch.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're talking here today at East Lincoln Elementary School to Jane Fisher, who is the principal here of the school. Jane, you have to be excited about this day.
Oh, I can't even put it to words. It's just unbelievable. We've been waiting a long time for this, and it's finally happened, and it's just more exciting than I can say.
How long have you been affiliated with East Lincoln School, Jane?
I have been here probably 12 years or so. I don't know the exact number. I've been principal for 5, and I've had several other positions. Was a literacy leader and a tech coach and a teacher, and I love the school, love the children, and staff is just wonderful, very compassionate, loving, and caring staff.
So you have been here long enough that you've seen this in the planning stages. I'm sure that you saw the need for this facility. So did you ever think it would actually come to it? I know it took a long time.
I think so. In the beginning, we just were so busy teaching and working with the kids, we really didn't think about it too much. And then when it started to look like it might happen, we began to get excited, and all of the staff, we've all worked a lot on the planning and the details of the school and those type of things, and have been involved with it for the last several years. So it's I guess yes, we thought so, but we didn't know how long it was going to take, because it's been a decade probably since we first started talking about it. So.
How many students are at the facility?
We have about 470, between 460 and 470, and it's a little transient here, so it fluctuates. And we added the preschools, the 4 preschools, so that's why our numbers are a little higher.
Someone told me that at the beginning of the school year that the children were so excited about coming back to this new facility. Could you comment on that?
Yes, and every year the students here are very excited to come back to school. They're usually waiting early to get in the doors and so excited. But this year was really special because they were coming to this new building, and it was just, they were in awe because most of them have never been in a building that's as nice, let alone their own school and being their school. So that was really exciting, and I really sensed that they could see the importance, and they related that this must be really important if we have a building like this, which is a great thing. We want them to know how important education is, so that's awesome to see them feel that way. And I feel like it's made a big change already in their the way that they feel and work and their behavior, all of those things. So,
well, Jane, I hope that this makes your job a lot easier. You do a great job here, and thank you so much for your dedication to the Tullahoma school system.
Thank you very much, and we really appreciate your support, and thank you.
Funeral services were held yesterday for Georgia Short of Tullahoma, who passed this life on Sunday, October the 30th. Georgia was employed by Traders National Bank for the past 35 years, most recently as a loan officer. She was a member of Smith Chapel Methodist Church. She's survived by her husband, Wayne Short, and 2 sons, Chad and Dane, both of Tullahoma, and 3 sisters, Ann McKenzie, Betty Jo Lewis, and Wilma Clark, also of Tullahoma. Services were held in the Kilgore Funeral Home Chapel with Reverend Chris Harris officiating. Stay tuned. More Newsleader on 6 is coming up straight ahead.
Here at Russell Barnett Kia, we do not have any dancing hamsters, nor do we have any sock monkeys, but we do have the guaranteed lowest price on all new Kias. Come by and check out this all-new 2010 sporty Kia Soul for $17,995. Or check out this new redesigned 2011 Kia Sportage. No sock monkeys, no dancing hamsters, just guaranteed low prices here at Russell Barnett Kia. My question is, why buy anywhere else?
Why Traders Bank?
The convenience of 5 locations near you.
2695 Deckard Boulevard, Winchester. 1207 Hillsborough Boulevard, Manchester. 1602 North Main Street, Shelbyville. 412 West Lincoln Street, Tullahoma. 120 North Jackson Street, Tullahoma. Why Traders Bank?
The service of 61 friendly, knowledgeable employees meeting your banking needs.
We're Traders Bank in Winchester. Come see us. We're Traders Bank in Manchester. Come see us. We're Traders Bank in Shelbyville. Come see us.
We're Traders Bank on West Lincoln Street in Tullahoma. Come see us.
We're Traders Bank. Come see us.
Why Traders Bank?
The stability of 122 years, locally owned and operated, banking under the same name.
Traders Bank.
Why Traders Bank? Because you're welcome here.
Traders Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Our office used to look like this, but now with My Paper-Free Office from R.J. Young, it's easy. We've made all of our files electronic and stored them in our virtual filing cabinet, which gave us tons of space. And Bob here, a big promotion. Melissa can pull files in minutes and spends hours on Facebook. And Kyle's confidential files stay confidential.
We're not totally paper-free, right?
My Paper-Free Office from R.J. Young. It's that easy.
Welcome back. Horseplay of Tullahoma held their annual fundraiser last week. The event featured lots of great food, and so John Gray, of course, stopped by. Let's watch.
Malcolm and Patsy Freeman of Horseplay. And girls, it looks like you are having a great crowd today. How are things going?
It's going good. Fantastic. The food smells great. There's more desserts than you can shake a stick at.
And we hope John gets a picture of the dessert table because it is just unbelievable.
That's the first thing I got when I came in.
I would just opt for dessert only. There's cheesecake, chess pie, pumpkin pie, you name it, pecan pie, coconut pie.
Coconut, yeah.
But the ham, the turkey, the dressing, the mashed potatoes, sweet potatoes, green beans, mac and cheese, broccoli salad, tossed salad. I don't think our plates are big enough.
They're probably not, but you know, girls, your hearts are, because what this all goes for is to help young people get on horses who would never have a way any other way than through this.
That's right, and they have no idea that they're doing exercises that are strengthening them and helping them to have a better and more productive life, because they think they're out there just having a ball.
And I think y'all are probably having as much fun as they are.
Probably more.
Well, you know, I've always said that we are just more players than the children are. When you see a child get up from a wheelchair, get on a horse, and smile from ear to ear, oh, it just warms your heart till you just feel so blessed.
Well, girls, y'all are a blessing to all of us.
Well, Tullahoma needs to be proud of itself because this crowd and this food is all volunteer oriented.
Yeah, every bit of it.
And we thank the communities, Tullahoma, Manchester, Winchester, Lynchburg, all the communities in our area. Estill Springs, Deckard, I know I'm leaving them out, but everybody has come together to do this for us this year. We appreciate it.
Okay, well, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Appreciate you too.
Thanks.
Y'all go have a good dinner.
The pet of the week this week at the Tullahoma Animal Shelter is a large, gentle boxer named Bumpus Jr. available for adoption. He entered the shelter as an owner turn-in and is 3 years old. Bumpus gets along well with other pets and children. He has had some vaccinations and will receive a free neuter provided by the Tullahoma Animal Shelter. Sully, the Shepherd Boxer mix from last week, is still waiting for a good home. And remember that microchip identification is available to all dogs adopted for a $10 or greater donation to the shelter. For more details, contact Teresa at 454-9580. State law also requires a $25 deposit refundable on proof that the adopted pet has been neutered or spayed. The shelter has an ongoing need for donations of dog food, collars, leashes, treats, stainless steel food bowls, and monetary donations to provide medical care. The Tullahoma Animal Shelter is located at 942 Maplewood Avenue.
The Coffee County Humane Society's featured pets this week are Andy and Opie. Andy is a black and white mixed breed, and Opie is a beagle. The shelter also has many other dogs available for adoption at 1210 Oakdale Street in Manchester. Hours of operation of the shelter are 7:30 a.m. to 2:30 p.m. Monday through Friday. The shelter is also in need of foster homes. Vet care and food will be provided if necessary. The shelter's phone number is 723-2711 or 723-2730. Donations for animal care can be made to the Coffee County Humane Society, P.O. Box 252, Manchester, Tennessee 37349. Their website is www.coffeehumane.org.
And we'll be right back in a moment with more Newsleader on 6.
All right, the cat's out of the bag at Carroll Street Liquor in Tullahoma. Now you know where to go if you're planning a get-together and want the ideal wine or spirit. Party planning can be stressful, but at Carroll Street Liquor you'll find everything you need. Mixers, gift sets, and all of your favorite spirit brands. So if you're feeling the pressure to pull off the ideal party, come to Carroll Street Liquor and select among the seemingly endless supply of wines, spirits, gift sets, and more. Your perfect party, it's in the bag with Carroll Street Liquors.
Oh, there's my cat. Should I put her away?
Lighten it up a little bit.
How's this? Great.
Good. There we go.
Hi, I'm Lori Thompson.
And I'm Mike Thompson, and Lori and I have bought the dealership back on Highway 55, Thompson Ford, Tullahoma, Tennessee. It's back, it's wide open for business, and ready to serve you guys in the community.
And we want to thank you for allowing us to raise our children here. We've been here almost 15 years.
We want to thank the community. Without you guys, we couldn't have done it. We know it was your support that allowed us to achieve this dream. Come be a part of the dream, something special. Come see us at Thompson Ford. Ask for Mike or Lori.
Welcome back. The Sportsman and Businessmen's Club is holding their annual fundraiser this Saturday night. Jim spoke yesterday with event organizer Carter Sane. Let's watch.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're talking with Carter Sane, and Carter is in charge of this Sportsman Businessmen's banquet coming up Saturday night. A couple of days away, Carter. There's still time to be a part of this, I would think.
Absolutely, Jim. We have available tickets for dinner and also for the raffle. We're going to have a fantastic auction, a live auction and a silent auction that evening. The event kicks off November the 5th, which is Saturday night at the Manchester Coffee County Conference Center. We'll start at about 5. The event will really get underway about 6:30, and we're going to have a fantastic time. Entertainment by the Ultimate Oldies. Dinner tickets, $50. That includes just a fantastic evening of entertainment and a meal by Chef Oz and his staff. So we're very, very, very pleased. Had a tremendous amount of interest this year and support. We were worried because of the economy, but it's gonna turn out just fine.
Now, if you don't necessarily have to come and have dinner. There's silent auction going on. You can be a part of that without having the dinner.
That is correct. We invite people to come on out if they want to come in and enjoy the event just for what it is. We won't be able to offer you a place to sit, most likely, but you're welcome to come in, participate in the raffle or the auctions. You'll have a great time.
Any tickets left on the big $5,000 prize?
We do have tickets left on the reverse raffle. We'd be happy to get you some of those. I'll give you my phone number if you have any questions. It's 931-581-7909.
Okay, so I realize it's Thursday, but don't miss out on this. Tell us a little bit real quick about what you do with the money.
Be happy to. We've been around for 28 years. The Sportsman and Businessmen was started much as just some gentlemen getting together and deciding that they want to do something good for folks in need. Today it's developed into an organization that provides scholarships, educational scholarships. We provide money to fix children's teeth for uninsured children. We've helped people bury loved ones. We've helped people who've been burned out by fire and whose homes have been damaged by tornado or other natural disasters. The list goes on and on. It's just too varied, really, to cover everything that we do. We just recently were able to help a young lady obtain a wig so that her appearance would be more in line with those folks around her. We were very, very proud of that, and it's been a wonderful organization, but we couldn't have done it without the support of the community.
Okay, again, that's coming up Saturday night right here at the Manchester Conference Center. If you want to be a part of it, they'll be happy to take your donation, even if you didn't get in on any of the fun stuff. They'll be happy to take your donation. And once again, the band is
the Ultimate Oldies. They performed at the Manchester Arts Center where they were sold out and had to add extra dates. This is a pretty big deal for us and for the community, for them to get to come back in and entertain folks. It's going to be great.
All right, Carter, thank you so much. Great program.
Thank you, Channel 6.
The first round of the state high school playoffs start tomorrow night with Coffee County traveling to Murfreesboro to take on Riverdale, while Tullahoma is at home to play Centennial. Shelbyville is on the road to play Ottawa. And don't forget to tune in Saturday morning here on Charter Channel 6 for the John Olive fifth quarter show at 8 a.m. and the Lee Davis Red Raider Coaches show at 9:30 a.m. Chip, tough first round draw for Coffee County.
Yeah, it's kind of like drawing Florida or maybe Alabama this year to play for the first round playoffs. It's a tough draw for the Red Raiders. They had they won Friday night, they could have changed that destiny. But it's to say uphill battle is going to be putting it lightly. But anyway, it'll be on fantasyradio.com, so you can check it out on there. And we'll of course have the scores from both games up on tsinews.com that night.
That's right, and the Tullahoma game will be on Fantasy 101.5 radio, or you may also listen to it here on Charter Channel 6. We'll be right back in just a moment with your weather forecast.
The highest standard of integrity delivers stability and honor. It's established over time. You know when you see it. You know when you feel it. There's a standard of integrity in healthcare. It's the Joint Commission Gold Seal of Approval. In 2003, Life Care Center of Tullahoma voluntarily achieved this accreditation and maintains it still today. Life Care, meeting a higher standard because residents matter most.
Citizens Tri-County Bank has the checking, loans, savings, and traditional banking services you want. Plus free internet banking and bill pay, bank your change, Visa gift card, and lots more state-of-the-art banking services. We focus on the service and services you want. So you can bank when, where, and how you want. At our offices or from just about anywhere. Citizens Tri-County Bank, the only community bank you'll ever need.
We're losing it, Doctor.
Not on my shift. Quickly, brush. Roller.
What a transformation. It's going to be okay.
Okay, nothing.
At Paintworks of Tullahoma, we specialize in domestic emergencies with Martin Senior Paints. You can be the paint doctor, too, when you treat your home with Martin Senior interior and exterior finishes.
Doctor, we've got another one.
Got you covered.
Paintworks of Tullahoma. Come see the paint doctor, Stat.
Welcome back. We'll take a look at your weather forecast at this time, starting with your weather history on this day. Our record high was in 2003 at 83 degrees. Our record low was in 1954 at 14 degrees. Average high on this day is 66, and the average low is 42. For tonight, look for cloudy weather with a low of around 42. Partly cloudy weather in the forecast for Friday with a high of 62 and a low of 39. And on Saturday, sunny weather returns with a high of 66 and a low of 40. That is our Newsleader report for this evening. We invite you to join us each Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday at 6, 8, and 10 for Newsleader on 6. You have a good evening.
Have a good night.